Friends, this is Michael coming to you on Friday, October 16th with your 3 minutes of encouragement. Now first let me apologize. It's been a minute since I've shared one of these videos and I want to continue to share these regularly just to send out positivity and encouragement and hope for all of you. And today I want to share what is your movie theater popcorn? Now, especially in times of COVID, industries have been hit really hard. Restaurants are struggling, bowling alleys are struggling, fitness centers, movie theaters are really struggling right now. And all across the country, local movie theaters are opening and showing older movies, and they're trying to get people in as best they can. They're trying to do things under the regulations and under the requirements of each state. But movie theaters overall are struggling, and it's a hard time for them. So first of all, support your local movie theater when you can. But there was an equity analyst, a senior equity analyst named Warren Miller at Morningstar, who did an analysis on the movie theater industry. And Mr. Miller found that 85% of profit at movie theaters is made not by the movie itself, but by the concessions, and especially that movie theater popcorn, which is marked up just exorbitantly. It's the markup on that is just astronomical, but it's to keep those movie theaters afloat. So rather than having ticket prices go up and up and up to be able to go see that latest blockbuster, theaters have kept the ticket prices pretty flat, and they've continued to have high concession prices. And now when you go and you see those milk duds or that popcorn or that soft drink, it's extremely high price, but it's there to keep the movie theater alive. And 85% of that movie theater's profit comes from those concession stands. Without those concessions, the movie theaters wouldn't operate. And that's why so many movie theaters right now are struggling. It's not because Hollywood is not releasing movie after movie after movie. It's because they can't sell those concessions. That's what adds the value to the movie theater. And I want to ask you, what do you have within you that adds the most value wherever you are? If you're an employee and you work for a company, you have an obligation to serve that company with all the hours that you're there and you're present for, and you have an obligation to give them your very best. But do you know what value you add to your company? If you're an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, you absolutely have an obligation to provide value to your customers. So do you know what value you provide? Do you know what your movie theater popcorn, in your relationships and in your life and in all the things that you're doing, do you know what the biggest value that you provide is? What is your movie theater popcorn in those areas? So I want to challenge you to think about those things as you go throughout the day. Know what your extreme value that you add is and continue to refine that and continue to double down on that and continue to add value. I want to continue to do that for you, and I want to ask you just to like this video, share me with others, and let me know how I can encourage you. Thanks.